This question is for Matt. Will you have a similar question or a storyline like this for Fiona, like a movie style thing?
You know, that's this was great fun to do. That's ultimately sort of a question for Fox TV Studios in USA. But yeah, one of the things that we want to explore at some point is Fiona's backstory. If there's an opportunity to do that through a movie, that would be a lot of fun. But you know, actually, one of the things we're getting into this season and the next season is everybody's emotional backstory, their family backstory, stuff like that. So it's definitely something we want to explore. Whether we get to explore it through a movie or just in the show itself is kind of left to people with great big bags of money.
Hello. My 7-year-old niece wanted to say something to you, Bruce.
How old is that kid?
7. Okay, I have to
You're
ask my
a
question.
lousy mother.
Niece, not, no. My question is for Matt Nix. How did you choose Bruce Campbell to be the most awesomest dude ever, Sam Max?
I wish it was.
I'll give you your money later. Don't worry about it.
Really, the story was we were going through the casting process, and we were looking at lists of people, and we were talking about different people, and we were really down to the wire. It was like shooting in days. And
This point is they had to pick somebody quick.
no, literally, our network executive, and you know, you always hear a lot of stuff about network executives being terrible, but Alex Seppiel, network executive, said, "Hey, what about Bruce Campbell?" And my response was, "Dude, come on, we've got to be serious. Like that's not."
Look, you need real actors in this show.
In all sincerity, I said, like, I do not believe that he will do it. He has not done a television series in a long time. Obviously, that would be amazing. That is impossible. We need to bring our feet back down to earth and find someone we can get. And he said, well, let's take a shot. And we took a shot, and he remarkably said yes. So truly, it is a credit to that. And I've learned actually. Don't aim low. You know what I mean? Sometimes the answer is yes. It was a great experience.
Well, obviously, to me, it was a breath of fresh air. It was a spy show that just wasn't squinty guys shooting guns. You know, there was more to it. It's the human side. Thank you, ma'am. Say hello to that no-good kid of yours.
Hi, my question is for Bruce. So this season I've noticed that Michael Weston has become a little bit more lenient and cracking a few more jokes than usual. And I know your character is so humorous and full of so much personality, and I want to know if you think you kind of rubbed off on Michael.
Wait, so you're saying that Michael Weston is having more fun this season?
Oh no, I never implied that.
Help me through this, because obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. What are you asking again?
I feel like Michael has become so much more open and
So much more open.
yeah, and he's.
And you're thinking that Sam has been a positive influence on Michael Weston?
Yes,
Well, of course he has.
Wait, actually, I got an answer for this. I think it's important, Bruce, that you maintain your hostile relationship with your fans, but I do want to say something that kind of gets at your question, which is Bruce in the first season characterized the journey of Michael Weston over the course of the show in a way that we have actually kind of said, I've said in interviews, we've kind of adopted in the writer's room, which is that on a kind of emotional level, the show is about Michael Weston learning to be like a human being. And that you were the first person to say that. And so, and obviously Sam Max on the show is a human being. And so I would actually say, just as the person, because the thing you have to understand is, the actors don't even know what they're saying. They're like puppets, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't have to stick your hand in them, but like they say.
right here.
See, I made him say that. No, but the point is, to your question, from the writer's perspective, absolutely, yeah, that is part of it. So I believe we have time for one more question. So.